Now I'm going towards finishing so that we have a discussion. And I have put here in this picture principles and process. You have attended this workshop. You know your character is not good, or you guess your character is not good. The question is, what can you do to improve your character? First step, self-awareness. Yeah. What is self-awareness? Know yourself. You know, people don't know themselves.
Yes.
They are told, you know you are clever, and they believe it. Don't worry what they say. You yourself, what do you know about? Yourself. Self-awareness. I mean, it's a very serious issue because a lot of people are not self-aware. Yeah. I had not too long ago, I was attending a leadership workshop, and somebody said how he believes that he is a kind of a person who does not carry office matters home or home matters to the office. It's wrong. He kept telling his organization. He is the CEO. One day, he was very short-tempered. The deputy CEO told him, what's happening at home? He felt very insulted. He said, what do you think? What does home come with these issues? How can you bring matters of home here? Of course, the deputy withdrew very quickly. In that afternoon, he was going with his friend to play tennis. When they were playing tennis with his close personal friend, he asked him, can you imagine what my deputy was saying? You know, one of my strengths is I do not carry office matters to home or home matters to the office. Can you imagine what they were saying? The tennis court player said, do you really want me to be honest? Yes. I also know when you are playing tennis, I know you have had a problem with Mrs. Said, what? Said, I can give you evidence. Whenever we are quarreling and you are short-tempered, there is something that happened at home. He was in shock. Well, he was not self-aware. What are the things you keep defending yourself? Because you want to imply you are like this. When you actually you are like that. You will never end up with good character until you are honest with yourself. It's bad to lie, but it's worse to lie to yourself. And many of us lie to ourselves. You will never have good character when you keep lying to yourself. That's the first step. People with good character are honest about themselves because they are self-aware. Number 2, for whatever issue at hand, they clarify current understanding of character shaping concepts. Can you see here? For example, your wife brings you tea and she gives you the cup with her left hand. And you are annoyed. What's wrong with you? Yet you have a whole degree. You understand the milk will not change whether it's given with the left with the right hand. But somewhere you believe it's a lack of respect for her to give you with the left hand. So you are not self-aware. But the way to sort yourself is to ask yourself, what in this left hand causes me this kind of feeling? That's when you start understanding it came because your grandfather said, left-handed people are evil. Now, so, and although it's a long time ago, it has got into you. You are not even aware. That's why you are annoyed about nothing. You are even in shock. What has annoyed this man? I made him tea on time. I've even brought it with a pancake, and he can't eat. You know, you are so angry, there's no taste in the tea. What is really causing you all that anger? And you're ending up with a bad character, because you always think you're a bad man. And it all comes from lack of self-aware. So the solution, understand. What understanding is causing that annoyance? What understanding is causing you that kind of behavior? You know, a small girl comes your way. I'm talking about men. I've never been a woman. A small girl comes your way with a dress that is too low from above and too high from below, and you start thinking your eyes are just watching. Don't think you are great. There was a whole president in America who was taken by a small girl at the age of his daughter. Do you remember the guy?
Yes.
Yeah. What makes you, a whole man with a daughter of that age, to fall like a small girl? Do you know there are many senior people who are being manipulated by small girls? Literally.
Yes.
Unless you take me to Mombasa, I will not see you again. Oh, we are going next weekend. And he has no money for school fees for his own children. Why? Somebody cheated him a long time ago. The way to prove you are a man is to win women. And the more powerful you are. That's a lie, but you believe the lie. You're not even aware. Women can play around with you whichever way they want. And if they think what you like is their back, you exaggerate it, like Ugandan girls. Are you aware Ugandan girls put something extra? Bagada girls. My wife went to do Makerere. So you need to understand clearly. A lot of our bad character is lack of a self-awareness and the fact that we don't understand the basis, what leads us to where did you end up there? You end up there. Give you another one. Many of the men here, the moment the wife starts earning more salary, that's the end of the marriage. And thank you. And it has nothing to do with a bad woman, just an insecure man. He believes he's a man because of his salary. So as long as his salary is bigger, he comes home to me. Now, the moment he learns that the wife's salary has gone up, he feels insecure. Many women are suffering from these insecure men.
Very true.
Bad character, but out of that lack of understanding that we cheated. You know, we are your parents, isn't it?
Yes.
Your parents they are likely to be in their 70s. Yes. So they are my age mates. We cheated you. We made you think men, because that's the way we were in our time. Yeah. We did not tell you your world is different. There's something called affirmative action. Where if two engineers get the same degree, go to work, the woman is likely to get promotion earlier than. And if you are married, must your marriage die? No. Because you never met for salary. You met because you like each other. You want to enjoy each other's company. Who wants more money is irrelevant. Maybe I'm a good example. You know me, I didn't go teaching. My wife is a teacher. She has a PhD, I don't. So people, when they hear your wife is doing PhD, are you allowing her? Now, why did What level of foolishness is that? Shell did not require me to get a PhD. Yes. Am I communicating?
Yes. Busy.
So, and they sent me for courses all over Europe. I was in Holland, I was in Finland, that's their training. That's what they want. Not a PhD. So why would I stop my lecturer's wife getting accept a level of foolishness because of lack of self-awareness? Where did that come from? That's what number 3 is saying. Check. Where did you get that belief that is causing you to act like that? Then, once you have established what it is, say, but ask yourself, why should I believe that? What the true belief? The true belief is the T with the left hand or right hand is irrelevant. T is T. Are we together? Yes. And my wife is a woman. This cacao is at the level of my daughter. They make a woman is a woman. What's the difference? Why am I following a small girl who insists on being taken to Mombasa? Why can't I be satisfied with my own wife? Are you getting the point? Yes. So that is now where you are dealing with it. You are checking, why do I behave the way I behave? And if truth be told, I'm a fool. Now, as you start seeing there, it will now force you to come here. Now create a more true concept and understanding. Once you have done that, unfortunately, it will not be easy to move. So number 4, determine right understanding concept. You now say from now onwards, this is where I'll be seeing things. And number 4, engage through the existing understanding of concept. And number 5, now that you know the way I behave when I'm given T with the left is not right, because there is no value in which hand. Then under number 5, align your actions with the new understanding. So the moment she brings you the left and you start raising anger, you say, I'm a fool. Now, do not behave like that. So in the middle of your anger, you start smiling, forcing yourself. Because it's something that had stayed in you a long time. It will still come, but you must work on it. Are we together? Remember what I'm discussing now is the topic of how to change your character. Are we together? So you keep aligning your actions, forcing your actions to go to the right concept. That if you do it wrong enough, you'll be able to go to number 6. Act in confidence. From that onwards, she brings you the left, she brings it, you make fun of it, isn't it? Because it doesn't bother you. Then finally, please understand, depend on God for the power to maintain the change. I hope as I finish, you understand that I put it in a picture form. So, what did we Professor talked with us earlier in the morning. If you want to change your character, you must replace your concept understanding, what you have just gone through, from negative self-image to positive self-identity. Because it's the one for your character. Or from corruption to personal and public integrity. From discrimination to communality. From partiality to impartiality. From favoritism to meritocracy. Every time you promote somebody else, was it based on meritocracy? Or was it because he's from my tribe? Or the other way around? Do you know a lot of people actually, in order to protect their own job, the moment you are a lawyer and there are lawyers in your department, you will never get a promotion. Why? Because you do not want to be accused of promoting your people. So the other lawyer is the best candidate, but for your own sake, you never promote him. You are corrupt. Because you are working on your own good to the detriment of the other lawyer. You know, people think the way to define tribalism is you don't ever promote your own people. Meritocracy is different. You simply are blind. You are blind to tribe. You are only conscious of merit. Am I communicating? And if your tribesman is the one with the merit, you promote him, although in the process you might get fired. That's what it means to have good character. That's really what we are talking about. And then mediocrity to excellency, self-serving leaders to servant leaders is the thing we are talking about.